Careblazer, welcome to today's video. Now, I recorded this video when I was up north at the cabin, sitting outside, and I realized as I was about to post this video that the sound quality was awful. So what I'm doing tonight, I am basically re-recording the audio. So you're not going to see my face because it's not going to match up with my lips, but I wanted to make sure you could hear what I was saying and that the audio quality was good because it's an important message I want you to hear. So I apologize that I'm not on the screen today, but I do hope that this video will be helpful to you. So in today's video, I want to talk about when your loved one all of a sudden remembers that somebody is dead. So I want to talk about how you can respond in that situation. Now, this situation is different than the situation of your loved one with dementia asking about or wanting to see somebody who is dead because they don't remember that person is dead. I've talked about how to respond to those situations in previous videos, and I will link to those below. In this video, I want to talk about how you can respond when they remember the person is dead, or they're reminded by someone that the person is dead, or perhaps somebody close to them just passed away and they're hearing the news for the very first time. Careblazer, I have a quick announcement. Over the next 7 days, I'm opening up enrollment and accepting new members into my care course. If you are losing your patience while caring for your loved one with dementia, if you feel resentful for having to care for your loved one, if you're not enjoying the time you're spending with your loved one, if you're snapping easily at them and then spending most of your days feeling guilty for snapping at them, I'd like to invite you to consider my care course. After about a month in my program, many Careblazers start to notice that they don't feel so resentful. They started to find meaningful ways to interact with their loved one. They started to gain confidence again in how they're caring for their loved one. I put a link in the description below. It's right here on the screen as well. If you go there, you'll be able to hear Careblazers who have gone through my course and hear what they had to say about it. I hope I'll be welcoming you into my program soon. Enrollment ends next Sunday. Now, let's get back to the program. This is a situation where you already know how to respond, but because it's your loved one with dementia, you think it needs to be different. It doesn't. You can respond the same exact way as you would with anyone who recently learned of a loved one passing away. If someone you loved passed away, it would be natural and understandable for you to be sad, upset, and in grief. There's nothing to fix about that response. It's a natural human response. If your best friend just lost someone they love and they were upset, sad, and in grief, you wouldn't try to fix their sadness. You'd understand that they're having a normal reaction to some sad news. You might feel a bit uncomfortable, as many people do, around the topic of death, and you might even try to do something to make them feel better, but you wouldn't feel the pressure of having to get them to stop crying, stop feeling bad, and to get them to move on or get over it. You wouldn't do that because you understand that it's normal to be sad when somebody has passed away. The same is true for your loved one with dementia. Whether the death they remember was recent or from many years ago, when they remember that death, it is very real to them. It can be as if they're hearing about the death for the very first time in their life. If you've ever lost someone you truly love, can you imagine how it felt the very first time you heard the news? There's a reaction, there's a process, and it's totally normal. I think many Careblazers, because you love your person with dementia so much and you don't want to see them in distress, you want to fix their pain. You want to take away their sadness. But when it comes to them remembering that someone has passed, rather than pressuring yourself to fix a totally normal reaction, consider responding to them the way you would to anyone who just heard the news that someone they loved has passed away. Comfort them. Let them know you're there for them. Offer your condolences. Hold their hand. Sit with them. Offer a tissue. Hug them. Whatever you would do for any human being in grief and pain, you could respond that same exact way to the person who has dementia. Their brain may be struggling to work as well as it did in the past, but their feelings are still very much working and are very real. Not every response we make to our loved one needs to be unique because of dementia. Sometimes it's the simple human response you'd give anyone. I hope that helps you, and if you're in a different circumstance, perhaps your loved one is asking about someone who's been dead a while because they don't remember, rather than reminding that person that the person is dead, which can bring about a whole lot of grief and sadness each time they're reminded, I'd encourage you to watch this video I recorded. That's all for today, Careblazer. If you know a Careblazer who could benefit from this video, go ahead and share it with them. Again, I'm sorry I'm not on the screen talking. The audio was really bad when I originally recorded the video. I'm sending love to you all. I certainly hope to be welcoming some of you as some of my newest Care Course members. I'll be back next week with another video. Be sure to hit the red subscribe button on your screen so that other Careblazers can find this channel. It really means a lot. Take care.